G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? My name's Caroline. Happy Monday. Happy second week of February. If you're a weekly cash stuffer, this is week 2 for us. So I'm really excited to get into this video. I love Mondays. I love cash stuffing. I love doing this consistently. I just really enjoy doing these videos. So here in my hands is $700. Now I am going to be putting this out onto a tray, and this is to use for my sinking funds, savings challenges, and weekly allowance. All my other things like bills and whatnot, that stays in the bank and I do that privately. But here is $700. Let's get it out onto a tray and let's get cash stuffing. All right, now that's onto a tray, let's move this bank box out the way, and I always start with emptying out my wallet to see how much I spent or how much I didn't spend, and I'm able to then, put it towards my rollover. So in terms of coinage, I have 1, 2, 250, 3, 320, 330, $3.35, which will be going to the family jar. I then have in notes, I have leftover spend 45. Now I actually would have had 50, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. I won't be spending $5 of this, so that is 45. And then in petrol, I filled her up. I didn't have a full tank that needed to be done, but I thought I'd just fill it up anyway, so I have $25 left over. And then the last one is my receipt. So on the screen right now there'll be a code. If you wish to try Receipt Jar, Receipt Jar will allow you to scan in receipts. You can accumulate points, which turns into vouchers, and if you use the referral code on the screen right now, we each get 200 points. Here now I'm putting $150 in spend, and then petrol, I'll top that back up with $50. So that is all of that, and that will go back into my wallet. Now I have in rollover 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, $70, which is a great amount. Now this is going to go into February because this is week 1 of February leftover. So I feel good. It's an empty wallet, but now it is getting full. So that is that. So I'll put that off to the side. Now this banknote, just quickly before I get into the rest of it, I'm not going to spend it because I think this is my lowest serial number to date. I don't know what's been going on lately. Like if you watched my video last week, you would have seen that I got some really nice notes, AAs, and then like a really unique solid number. Now I've got a really low number. So this is serial number BJ of 2019, and then 00000. So this is the 24th note from this print run. This is like the lowest I've had so far. I wish it was an AA. Oh my gosh, that means it would have been the 24 note of that year, but this is a different serial number, but I'm still stoked. So that's going straight into the pool room, so that won't be spent. But I just feel so lucky lately. Check your banknotes, check your serial numbers. If you're into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. So SOS is getting skipped. Splurge. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you would have seen I spent a fortune, but that's okay. That's what this money's here for. And I feel like if I don't spend sometimes, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not treating myself or something. So because at first I felt a little bit guilty about spending that money, especially the Lego, because I'm not using that straight away. It's going to be put in the cupboard, but I'm fine with it. I'm really all right with it. So $20 will be going into Splurge. And you know what? Before we know it, it'll be back up to $800 in no time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70. And let's be real, $570. Oh my gosh, that's a great amount. But for those, this is not just for me to just splurge on silly things. Like this splurge fund covers so many things. It covers like clothing if I wish to, before winter comes, I might want to buy I need some new warmer clothes or whatnot. That's what that comes out of. So some people might actually have a clothing fund. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I try to limit my envelopes so I don't have heaps and heaps of envelopes. So this covers a few categories. Next up is savings. This really means house deposit if you're new to watching. So we've got 50, 100 goes in each week. So I've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,000 represented in prop notes. And then 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So $19,800. And if we keep this up, hopefully by the end of the month, I'll be able to stuff $20,000. Well, not stuff, but change, you know, have a $20,000 in my account. I can't even talk because when I start talking that kind of money, it's just crazy. And I don't think I've Pepsi cheers. So Pepsi cheers to 20K. I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So $50 is going in travel. This is Travel UK. So 10, 11, 12, 12,500, 6, 7, 58, 59, 50, 13,050 bucks. So at the end of the month, this will get a 1K prop note exchange for sure. Adventure will get its usual 20. So 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, $1,760. Next up is car service. Now this is a bit of a chunky beast because I merged some together, but we'll be going 20, 40, 60. So instead of having car service, car rego, and car insurance all in 3 different categories, which works great when you're starting out, I definitely recommend splitting them up when you for your first year. But I just feel like now that I'm so far ahead on some of them, I can merge them together, and that will cover if one's due before it's fully full. Like, I hope this all makes sense, but I just feel better about this all being together. And then at the end of the month, I'll be getting 1,000 of this straight into the bank. Rather than have 400, 400, 400, I can accumulate and put 1,000 of that in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830. So $1,830, and that is correct. I'm waffling on a little bit. Health is receiving 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 620. Head to toe. Now I emptied this out a lot too. I got some new skincare products that cost $350. I needed it all, all of mine were almost empty. So I needed, rather than just get, you know, your toner, or rather than just get your moisturizer, I needed to get it all. So, and I'm trying a new moisturizer, so I made an additional purchase because I want to try a new moisturizer. But this time I'm actually giving it $40 because I am not going to be stuffing gifts, since gifts is at the $500 mark. So instead of giving the gifts 20, I'm giving this an extra 20, and let's try and get this head to toe back up to $500. And so now that has 240. And that's it for my sinking funds. Time to do some savings challenges. All right. You know, I started watching a TV series and I got 15 minutes into it and I had to stop. I didn't even finish it. It was so bad. It was so bad. Have you guys watched on Disney? Well, it's Disney in Australia, so wherever you are in the world, I'm not sure where it's going to be, but on Disney, it's the National Treasure series. It's so bad. It's so bad. The graphics or something, the acting, we literally gave it 15 minutes and I said, nah, I'm switching this off. This is terrible. It was bad. And I love the movies. They're up there on some of my favorite movies, adventure, light-hearted movies to watch. Yeah, but no good. $10 is going into the summer challenge. But comment and let me know if you've watched it but you really liked it, because this is what I mean. All of these movies, TVs, it's all subjective because it depends on personal opinions and tastes. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70. $270, so we're only $30 off, because that's right, because we've got $5 next week and then the 25 for the last day. Yes. Now quarter one, that's also $10 this week. So we'll put $10 in there. 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. Next up is self-care, and self-care will receive $10. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. And this is a 160, right? Or is it 200? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it's 20. It's $200 goal. So I love having that. I love it. Normally it goes straight into my splurge and then I spend it on things. I don't actually have a set thing that I spend it on, but you know. $2,000 challenge will be getting 50. So that's 100, 200, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500. There we go. 25% way of there of getting that done. Christmas, we'll get 120. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 520. Then I might start from next week, maybe trying to add in 2 Santas a week. We'll see. $4,000 challenge will be receiving 50. So that's 51, 52, $205. And then lucky last is my builder buffer. And builder buffer is going to get the 40. So let's color in one of these 40s. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81. Crazy. We've already got $100 and I only started this like last week, 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. There we go. There's all my money, my weekly spendings. It's all been allocated, and I love that. This is why I love this system. I'm also not tempted. If it's in my account, I'm too tempted to spend it. So that's why it's great. I know what I can spend, what I can't spend, and yeah, I love this system. So Pepsi, cheers. I hope wherever you are, you're having a happy Monday, and I hope you have a great start to the week. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday if you watch my CAROCASH collects, because I'll be doing another one of those this Wednesday. And yeah, and I'll just see you then. Have a good week. Bye for now. Bye.